Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about this. It's another recent purchase. I got this from trackofthewolf.com, and it's a Tinderbox and the primitive fire lighting kit, Flint and steel. It's actually a replica of the tools used by the Hudson Bay trappers of Canada. And obviously back in those days they didn't have a reliable means of starting a fire, except for this. Let's show you what's inside. The first item you get in the kit is this little printed booklet, Making Surefire Tinder. It basically explains a little bit about the history of the technique and explains how to make your own char cloth. You don't have to buy this booklet, obviously you can buy all the kit components separately. It's just it came with the set that I bought. And if you don't know how to make char cloth, just have a look at the video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, or one of the many other videos or blog articles available online. It's very, very easy to make. And the tin I got is originally intended as a tobacco tin used by the Hudson Bay trappers. It fits very, very snugly together. If it's not waterproof, it's certainly watertight. One of the nice features I like about it as well is it has this little removable cap which contains a very strong magnifying lens. I don't know if you can see on camera. You see it's very powerful indeed. You have no problems starting a fire using the sun, as long as the sun's out and it's not too cloudy. Now onto the fun parts. We get a piece of flint, a carbon steel striker, a piece of lamp cord with a brass tube. And the idea is that you have a piece of char cloth, you fold it over your flint, you strike it with your metal striker, get a good spark up. The spark will jump up and hit the char cloth. Now, what's actually happening is it's not like a fire steel where you're actually scraping the ferrocerium off the rod. When you hit the flint, or any hard rock, quartz is supposed to be good as well, with the carbon steel striker, it actually shaves off a minute piece of the steel, which is very, very hot, and that's what creates the spark. And once you have your char cloth burning, you touch the end of your lamp wick to it and get that lit. This is actually impregnated with potassium nitrate, so it should start very, very easily. And then once you have an ember going on the end of the lamp, you use that to start your fire, and then you just pull the lamp cord inside the brass tube where it's deprived of oxygen, that will go out. Okay, so I think the next thing to do is to take it outside and see how well it actually works. Okay, so I have a jute twine tinder bundle, some char cloth from the batch that I made a few weeks ago, and the idea is that we strike the flint with our striker and the spark should bounce up and the char cloth should catch, assuming my technique doesn't completely suck. Hopefully I'll catch this on camera. There we go, so we have an ember. The char cloth and the tinder bundle. There we have it. Fire made using the most primitive of fire starting techniques. So as you can see, it works great. It's a really valuable technique to know. Obviously if you don't have the kit with you, you can improvise. You can find yourself a piece of flint or quartz or other very, very hard stone. In terms of the striker, you can use the back of a broken file or the back of your knife if it's good quality carbon steel. Anything that's sort of hard metal like that should produce a spark for you. In terms of the kit itself, I think it's really good value for money actually. I paid about $30 for it all in, and you saw the contents, plus you actually get 2 pieces of flint, which should last for a very long time. The striker's very well built, that should last for a while. So yeah, pretty good value for money. The only thing I would add to the kit is char cloth, obviously you don't get that. Some jute twine for tinder, and then probably some fat wood or maybe some birch bark or something like that, because as you saw the jute twine, it does flare up very, very quickly, so you want something just to add to the longevity of the flame just long enough to get your kindling going. But it's a pretty good fire kit, you know, I definitely like it, and I love the idea of being able to start a fire using very primitive skills. So it's definitely going to go in my kit. Next time I'm out and about in the woods, I'm going to be trying to do it the primitive way. Thanks for watching, hope you found this interesting. As always, any questions, queries, problems, feel free to drop me a line. Cheers.